Wilson, 61.
One last chance for O'Sullivan.
One.
Well, Ronnie could have done another inch or two with the cue ball. To make the black unmissable, he's got to go into the bunch. It's missable now. Well, he's on a red to right middle. That red has gone close to the right middle pocket. Is not potable there, so he'll have to do something about that. But he's got a chance to get right back into this frame. Just a little stun here for the pink to the opposite middle.
9.
Well, like in the previous frame, Kyren Wilson's got to sit there and suffer. Pray that Ronnie O'Sullivan doesn't make a winning clearance here.
$15. 16. 21.
Unlike the previous frame,
22.
the clearance, well, he's got a lot more points to play with in this break. So get on this last red and position on the pink to just nudge that red over the middle pocket.
29.
He's just going to be careful he doesn't
30.
not just knock this red into the middle pocket here. Cushion first is not guaranteed to leave himself a pot.
He shaved past the cannon.
36.
Well, I don't believe he tried to cross double that. He's actually got away with it. Surely he's not snookered him behind the pink.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 36.
Can't believe the shot I've just seen Ronnie play.
He died of frustration, I think. Very unlike O'Sullivan to give way to frustration like that, as he's been recently at least. Used to do it in the old days when he was quite a bit younger.
I mean, that cue ball in red just could have finished anywhere. Kyren could have been left a straight red into this left middle pocket.
Well, if O'Sullivan clears up here, he can thank his lucky stars that he left the last red safe from his ill-considered last shot.
Yeah, the best cue ball.
1.
Sure, the yellow doesn't pass the brown into its own pocket, so you have to play for it into one of the middle pockets, I think. Don't think it passes the green either. This needs to be struck well. Oh, and did he strike it well? Did he strike that well? It's the best shot he's played for about 5 or 6 frames, that.
7. 9. 12. 16.
What a steal this would be.
$21.
Well, we've said one of Kyren Wilson's strengths is his temperament. Oh boy, it's
27.
been tested now for this deciding frame.
Wilson was in on 61, but over couple of red, and then in 2 visits, separated by an outrageous stroke of luck, O'Sullivan has cleared up to level the match at 9-all. Ronnie O'Sullivan trying to get his name on that trophy for the 3rd time. Kyren Wilson for his first. It's 9-all. It's all on the 19th frame.
Thank you. The deciding frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan to break.
Well, what is Kyren Wilson? Well, you were asking earlier, Clive, what has Ronnie O'Sullivan got left? What has Kyren Wilson got left? This is a massive test of his character here.
Still, O'Sullivan rose to the challenge. He still had to pop the balls.
Yeah, it has to be said, pink to yellow was just a magnificent piece of cueing under pressure. Another magnificent piece of cueing required here.
That was asking a lot. So Wilson is first in.
And straight away. Okay, there's a 2-3 loose reds, but he must be tempted. He's just got a perfect angle on the black. He can stun into the right half of the pack. Even if he loses a cue ball up the table, there's that red over the left middle. I think he's got to play this shot. Played it to perfection. Oh, I can't believe that.
Kyren Wilson 1, Ronnie O'Sullivan 7.
It looks like he's not destined to win this match, Clive.
Well, that was certainly a body blow, as was the last frame, and the circumstances in which he lost it.
Well, he's missed this by a mile. I thought for a horrible second the red was going to hit the black and go in the corner pocket.
Yes, his cueing was slightly impeded, but shouldn't have made too much difference. Well, a chance for O'Sullivan.
I think the 2 or 3 things that have happened to Kyren Wilson in the last 10 minutes or so have knocked the stuffing out of him.
1. Foul.
Oh, waistcoat foul, would you believe it?
Ronnie O'Sullivan 1, Kyren Wilson 5.
Oh, what's going to happen next in this final? That's so careless. I mean, he looked to see where his waistcoat was, and then he still got down and fouled it.
Here we go.
Foul.
Spotted by the referee, Paul Collier. O'Sullivan probably wouldn't have felt it.
Oh. Kyren Wilson's turn to play a speculative double. Okay, it wasn't anywhere near as reckless as the one Ronnie played in the previous frame, but got the double kiss on the red. He's left a pot to left middle.
One.
Quite a nasty shot this from the middle pocket jaw.
He cued that well. That'll actually make him feel a bit better, that shot.
6. Seven.
No, he's got choices here, how hard he wants to hit this.
13.
Screwing the cue ball out, I think. Now, is he going to land nicely in the colour? No, the answer is absolutely
14.
yes. Is that the shot that's going to lead to victory for Ronnie O'Sullivan?
Can he enact reprieved man syndrome? When Wilson was on 61 in the last frame, he must have thought he was going to lose in the next couple of minutes.
19.
But he managed to win the frame, and now he's got the advantage in the decider.
Well, he played a poor shot in the blue, though. This is missable. That's safely in.
20.
You can visibly see how hard Ronnie O'Sullivan's trying here, putting everything into these shots. I don't know where he's found this victory from, but it looks ever more certain that he's going to find it.
25.
He's been hugely helped, of course, by Kyren missing that red on 61 in the
26.
previous frame, and also a couple of massive slices of good fortune. Kyren Wilson was in first in this frame, played the correct shot into the bunch. He was horrified to see a red go in the middle. But the way the reds are placed now,
33.
you can't see a mistake.
34. $40. 41.
I'm watching Kyren Wilson in his chair and he looks devastated. It's going to take him a while to get over this one, I think.
After such a great effort, going from a big deficit to the brink of victory.
Yeah, just one positional shot off that black. Left himself a tricky red on 61.
47.
And from then on, you have to say his run of the balls has been horrific. But
48.
you've got to give some credit to this man. He had to do the clearance in the last frame. And it looks very much like he's going to eke out this victory.
50 in front.
$53.
And that is the ball that seals Wilson's fate.
54.
What an incredible match. At 5-1 to O'Sullivan, it looked like a runaway.
59.
At 8-5, he was comfortably ahead.
60.
But at 9-8, he was on the brink of defeat and was rescued, at least in part,
67.
by an outrageously kind run of the ball when he
68.
rashly attempted the cross double on the last red. Full marks to O'Sullivan, though, for the way that he's taken this deciding
75.
frame. Commiserations to Wilson, who so unluckily
76.
knocked a red into the middle pocket as he opened the bunch.
Of course, he's going to finish with a century.
83. 85. 88.
It will be O'Sullivan's 11th century of the tournament.
92. 97.
'So there it is.
103.
O'Sullivan finishes in style with a century. The clearance of 110. He beats Kyren Wilson by 10 frames to 9 in the most dramatic of matches.